quick sort of scan of what you goes into proving mutations and shit, and then not going through all the pages because it'll take forever. Just stop and see you get stuff like that. This one's definitely more up to date. But I think some of the bits are lacking a bit of info. See, there's a lot of morphs here. There's no pictures for it, just tells you how to do them. We'll get to the boas in a second. Here we go. It's got this about the boas then. It goes to the same. Finishes off after the glossary, just telling you about some of the other books he does. And I think there's more out again, or due to be. And this one, a bit more thrash than the other one. Go through your foreword by Ralph Davis, I think it's by, if I remember right. Size, lifespan, it's got all your caging requirements, cage sizes, and it goes on about the different types of racking and this, that and the other, temperature tips, heating light bulbs, different thermostats. It goes on about cleaning and maintenance, a little food chart type thing there if anyone wants to write up their own. It's got bits about where to feed, tips and hints to do with sizes and that if you have to end up assist feeding. Just go away from this a bit. Things like humidity, actually buying your snake, checking it over, understanding your snake and its thing, and health issues. Things like stuck sheds, retained eye caps, respiratory stuff. Scale rot, belly rot type. Mouth rot, rodent bites, different bacterial infections and whatnot, sexing, breeding section, and it goes on to egg-bound females if that needs to be done, then egg-laying females, handling your eggs, etc. And this is before you've even got to the morph section. Incubators, designing an incubator with airflow, etc. Egg substrates, different things with different babies, like deformed hatchlings and Ys, different complications. Then it starts going into colour morphs, and then it's got a big section here on different genetics with Punnett squares everywhere, which makes for some good reading. And eventually it's going to have genetic markers, things that are slightly different, you know, dinkers if you want. Tells you why these animals would particularly be dinkers, and then we get into the morph section. I prefer this than the other book because you get each morph and then a bit about it on the bottom, and then the same again, and that goes on through everything rather than just a list of morphs. Obviously this book's not as up to date as John's book though. Scan through because you know what you're seeing basically. Some cool pictures. So. And it goes through them all like that until you get to the end. Yeah, just after the warmer section. The head and gene stuff. Yellow belly. And then it's got a section here on the hybrids, like the burn ball and whatnot. Not a lot on it like, but there's a little bit about what they're trying to, all this stuff, like the next few years now, a lot of this will have been proven already. Ding, 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 shut up. And then some of the stuff here you might recognise, unproven at the time the book was written. There's one we've just been reading about, and there's another one I'm sure you'll know, but at the time this was written they were all unproven. And then it's just a bit about the future, and it goes on here. This is the bit that I found quite interesting in it as well, was about the captive farming side of things. That's a captive farming incubator back in the day when this book was written, and that's the inside. And where the future is going, and then you're over and out, and you can see I've refreshed the book that much I've managed to tear the spine.